move on from you.
national anthem followed by the starting lineups. Just a real quick announcement before we begin rolling here.
Yeah, just got it.
The sudden cardiac arrest is the leading killer of student athletes in the U.S. District 3, the Peyton Walker Foundation, partners to make SCA awareness a top priority. The foundation provides free heart screens for students and athletes in District 3 schools with undiagnosed heart conditions in an effort to save young lives. The Peyton Walker Foundation also donates automated external defibrillator machines known as AEDs to District 3 schools. We ask your attention to the following statement. In the event of a cardiac emergency, the nearest AED machine is located next to the visitor's locker room on the wall. Thank you.
What's going on?
Good evening, sports fans. It's Todd Edwards, along with Dew Jones, Ryan Christopher. We're here at Bobcat Nation for Friday Night Basketball featuring the York High Bearcats as they invade Bobcat Nation to take on the Northeastern Bobcats. The Battle of the Cats tonight in a big Division I matchup, and we thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars this evening. Ryan, are you looking forward to tonight's matchup?
Well, yes, it's definitely a key pivotal matchup for York High and Northeastern. York High will be going on without their star player, Marquise McLean, due to injury happening in the Harrisburg game on Wednesday night, so they look to try to get the W without him.
There we go, fans. We're jumping right into this with our national anthem here.
And we move to for the playing of our national anthem.
There you have it, sports fans, a stirring rendition of our national anthem here at Bobcat Nation. We're going to have player introductions here.
Basketball. Tonight's game features the visiting William Penn Bearcats and your Northeastern Bobcats.
Settle in with your bottled water and popcorn. Introductions here.
Montesino, Mike Bloodway, and Paul Dormer. And now for tonight's starting lineups. For the visitors from William Penn, number 2, junior Cameron Galvin. Number 3, senior Lawrence Galvin Jr. Number 5, senior Edward Minker. Number 13, senior Devon Cortez. And number 50, senior Seth Bernstein. Captain by Clovis Galvin Sr., assisted by Carmelo Luciano, Chris Woodward, Dave Greenville, Gerald Proctor, and Kyle Moore. And now for your Northeastern Bobcats. Number 1, the junior Clay Mova. Number 2, junior Nate Wilson. Number 3, senior Devin Baltimore. Number 4, junior Zach Sanderson. And number 11, junior Andrew Bobcats are coached by John Iser, assisted by Jim Myers, John Coleman, TJ McQueen, and John Iser. Once again, thanks for coming out. Please sit back and enjoy the game. Thank you.
Fans, there you have it. Player introductions. We're just seconds away from tip-off here at Bobcat Nation in Manchester, Pennsylvania, the home of the Northeastern Bobcats. Harrisburg defeated this York High Bearcat team this week. They're coming off a loss, looking for a win tonight here in Manchester, Pennsylvania, here, home of the Bobcats, Northeastern. And the York High tonight, they're rather vocal. You've heard them early.
Yeah, Todd, it's going to be an interesting game because York High is missing one of their big men. That's Marquise McLean. He's down with a hip injury, and he's a major part of their point production for York High.
Yeah, and remember earlier in the year, he was a player of the game here for Sports Shooting Stars. And there we go.
Quay Marble with the ball.
The Bobcats moving left to right on your television screen this evening. Bobcats trying to find a soft spot in this Bearcat defense, too.
Yeah, the last game we did with Nate Wilson, he had 7 threes, so expect him to put up a lot of points and a lot of threes in this game.
Another packed house here tonight at Bobcat Nation, too. For 3, makes it! That was Clovis Gallen Jr. with a 3-point shot to put the Bearcats up right now early in the first quarter here. At Northeastern.
And Clovis Gallen Jr. was an All-American nominee, so he's doing really good for himself this year.
There you go. In and out of the bucket there. 2 missed threes by Northeastern. Clovis Gallen Jr. bringing the ball up court. As you mentioned, a McDonald's All-American nominee. Did not make that team, but still, just to be in that same category, quite an accomplishment for the senior.
I can't remember another time where your county athlete was an All-American nominee.
There you go. Devon Cortez for 2 there.
And as we said earlier, Devon Cortez's father, Doug Lopez, also played for York High in the 90s, in the late 90s as well. It's a lot of family tradition there.
Seth Bernstein with a steal. York High bringing the ball up court. Ed Minter passes it to Cameron Gallen.
Brother of Clovis Gallen.
And of course, their Father, the head coach. Oh, wow, what a drive to the net there by Devon Cortez.
Yeah, Devon Cortez got caught in the air and didn't really know what to do with the ball, but it was called with a charge.
6-11 here in the first quarter. York High up 5-0 over Northeastern. Fans that are watching, if you want to text us messages and updates on other scores in the area, feel free to do so. We'll check our media log. There you go. Talked about Nate Wilson.
Yeah, it was
Three-point shot there.
It was only a moment.
Clovis Gallen Jr. matches Nate Wilson's three. Puts them up by 5 right now. York High 8, the Bobcats 3 with under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
And Clovis is a scoring machine. He does a really good job with the ball. He has a nice selection when he shoots.
Averaging 20 points a game heading into tonight's game. Wilson for 3. Makes it look rather easy, don't they do, from this vantage point?
It definitely does. Tip out. Back to Clovis Gallen Jr., guarded by Nate Wilson.
We're going to see that matchup all night, I have a feeling, do.
2 high-powered players. Devon Cortez with the ball. Kicks out to Seth Bernstein. He steps in for the foul shot.
Missed rebound by Devin Baltimore, the transfer from Dallastown, the senior for Northeastern.
Quay Mulva with the jump shot.
Makes it. Ties this game up, Ryan, 8-8.
Yes, well, Quay Mulva looking to bounce back from the last game we broadcast against Central. He really only finished out the game with 5 points, so I'm curious to see what he's going to do to attack the bucket tonight.
There you go. And speaking of attacking the bucket, Clovis Gallen Jr. trying to make a drive to the net.
York High's having a tough week. They just had a double overtime victory over Redlawn early in the week, and they played against Harrisburg
and lost to Harrisburg
Wednesday
High
night by 4 points, and that was a very highly contested game.
And of course, we mentioned earlier in our pregame, they lost Marquise McLean due to injury in that game.
And that's the game he got injured.
There you go.
Ed Mitzer with the push.
Knotted up 8-8. Seth Bernstein goes to the net.
And as we said before, Seth Bernstein is the heart of the team. I mean, he gets them riled up, gets the fans involved.
An emotional spark plug, as I would say, do, and he was doing that earlier during player introductions. And the York High faithful are here, along with Northeastern. A sellout crowd here tonight. First of 2 free throw shots for Seth Bernstein. Ryan, this gym, as small as it is, you can hear everything, can you?
Well, yes, it seems like every time we broadcast a game here at Northeastern, it gets more and more packed. We started off when they did Northeastern Dover. It was somewhat packed, but not compared to Central. Central was definitely packed, and this game is really packed. Standing
room only here tonight. A lot of other media are here to cover this game tonight. Quay Mulva, rebounded by Cameron Gallen. Bringing the ball up court, passes to Ed Minter. He's going to drive to the net. .347 to go here in the first quarter. The Bearcats are up 9-8 over the Bobcats. Inbound pass. There you go.
Good tip rebound from Nate Wilson.
Goes Quay Mulva for the easy put in, and that's a go-ahead basket here for Northeastern. 10-9, the Bobcats. Quay Mulva with 4 points already in the first quarter.
Devon Cortez with the drive, kick out to Cameron Gallen. Over to Clovis Gallen.
Clovis trying to find his spot. Not much there. They're making sure they're covering him, Devon Cortez.
And that's a foul on number 11, Andrew Broadbeck for Northeastern.
The 6'1" junior from Northeastern, Andrew Devon Cortez going to go to the free throw line here for 2 free throws. Ties this game up to 10-10 right now with 3:10 to go here in the first quarter.
And we're winding down the regular season of the YAIAA And all these games count.
They certainly do, and there we go, the put-ahead free throw there for the Bearcats. 11-10 with just over 3 minutes to go. We'd like to thank our sponsor, CR Property Group, with Eric Brewer for all your real estate needs. Check out CR Property Group on Facebook.
Good shot by Andrew Broadbeck. Another one of their three-point specialists.
Speaking of threes, Clovis Gallen Jr. for three. Makes it. Puts the Bearcats up by 2 right now, 14-12 over the Bobcats. A seesaw matchup due so far here in the first quarter.
And that's 3 threes to start the first half. First quarter for Clovis Galvin Jr. I mean, there's hardly any flaws in his game.
You're right, and he right now leads with 9 points right now for Clovis Gallen Jr.
We want to remind fans that this game is on cable channel 18 of York, so if you don't watch it online, turn it on your cable channel of Comcast, cable channel 18 of York.
White Rose Community Television channel on Comcast York. We thank you for tuning into the Friday night basketball here in Bobcat Nation in Manchester, Pennsylvania. Be an inbound pass here by the Northeastern Bobcats.
And Javon Water is checking in the game. He was injured early in this season, so we'll see how he bounces back from his injury.
And Minter with the ball, bringing it up court, moving right to left. Your TV screen. Ed Minter, the senior from York High, 5'10", is at the free throw line right now. Bearcats up by 2.
And as we said, he's 5'10", but he's a big jumper.
He is. We've seen a couple of dunks from him in some of our telecasts.
Big-time dunks in the game.
Ed, make that 2 for 2 for the free throw line for Ed Minter. Number 5 on your program sheet. Devin Baltimore now bringing the ball up court for the Bobcats. Javion Woodard checked in for the Bearcats. Nate Wilson for 3 comes up short. Bearcats ball.
And as we mentioned earlier in the standings, New Oxford's sitting at 9-2. They're in first place. William Penn's at 9-2. Central's at 7-3. And Northeastern's at 6-5. And so is Dallastown at 6-5. So it's pretty much anybody's.
And we have about
chance.
2 weeks left to go here in the regular season, so a lot can happen here over the course of the next. Seth Bernstein with a put in takes York High to 18. Northeastern 12 here with just under 2 minutes to go in your first quarter. Here with Sports Shooting Stars, it's Dew Jones, Ryan Christopher, and Todd Edwards. And a timeout call by John Eister of Northeastern. Wants to collect himself here and his team down by 6. Ryan, your thoughts so far?
Well, it was a little seesaw battle, but it looked like York High is going to attack the basket early and playing really solid defense. I'm curious to see what Eister's going to be drawing up on the boards for Northeastern moving forward, and what they're going to do is just bounce back in the game and keep rolling.
There you have it, insight from Ryan Christopher here with 1:39 to go. It's York High 18, Northeastern 12. Want to remind our fans that are watching, our next telecast is going to be taking place next Tuesday, January 29th, as we go to West York for the first time as the Bulldogs host the Kennerdale Rams. And we had them Kennerdale on earlier in the season. The Day brothers will be back for Game 2 with Sports Shooting Stars happening next Tuesday. That's January 29th. Circle your calendars as we bring the game to you, Sports Shooting Stars. Northeastern with the possession, bringing the ball up court. Devin Baltimore trying to find a soft spot in the defense. Matched up with big Seth Bernstein, the 6'2" senior from York High. There's a steal, good block, and Cameron Gallen passes to Ed Minter, and a put in by Ed Minter.
As we
has
said
4
earlier,
points on the game right now, Ed Minter, and that's York High Bearcats ball there out on Northeastern. And Quay Malba Northeastern right now reeling a little bit, down by 8, and clearly the momentum seems to be on the side of York High Bearcats.
For sure, for sure.
Cameron Gallen Jr. for 3. He's lighting it up tonight. That's 12, and for the record, 4 threes, Dew.
That's 4 threes to start off the game. He's hot.
Nate Wilson. Oh, wow, a steal. Quay hits the ball. Devin Baltimore with a steal now.
Yeah, Northeastern definitely has to pick up the intensity and get some points on the board. They can't just let York High shoot those threes, and they got to guard Clovis Gallen Jr. face up.
No doubt about it. Clovis leads all scorers tonight right now with 12 points, 42.4 seconds to go here. Quay Malba at the free throw line for his first of 2 shots here. Down by 11 right now, Northeastern.
And Coach Clovis Gallen is doing a really good job because without having Marquise McLean in the game, he draws a lot of double teams. So, we're kind of interested in how he was going to change his lineup this game, and he is playing more guys to start the first half.
Some substitutions now for the York High Bearcats.
Coming in the game is Marquez Hill for York High, and also Armand White for York High.
We'll see if this changes their offensive flow for the Bearcats right now. With under 30 seconds to go, it looks as if York High's content to hold for the final shot here, Dew.
York High did a really good job putting up 23 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, right now up by 10. York High 23-13 with just under 10 seconds to go here.
And as we said earlier, Nate Wilson and Clovis Gallen is going to be matched up against each other throughout the whole game. So that should be a pretty interesting matchup
all game. And I know it's early, but right now Clovis Gallen has to be considered player of the game right now for York High. They remain with its lead right now.
Yeah, he's shooting the ball at a high clip right now, so he's our leading candidate.
7.3 seconds to go here. It's going to be Northeastern's ball, moving left to right on their TV screen. Down by 10.
Andrew Broadbeck just checked in the game for Northeastern, one of the three-point specialists.
It's number 11 on your program sheet. Devin Baltimore with the ball. They give to Andrew Broadbeck for 3. Comes up short. And there you have it, the heave-ho by Clovis Gallen Jr. But the end of the first quarter, rather rapidly moved first quarter here. York High 23, Northeastern 13. Ryan, I'll turn to you and your thoughts so far after the first quarter.
Well, yes, York High is just getting it done on both sides of the floor, offense and defense. So it's all going through Clovis Gallen. And surprised to see how Cameron Gallen is coming out. Him putting in the starting lineup due to the injury of Marquise McLean. He's been playing pretty well as well, too. I'd like to see what York High going to keep on doing to keep the tempo up.
We'll see if that tempo, as Ryan Christopher mentioned, continues here in quarter number 2 as we get ready to tip off here at Bobcat Nation, a standing room only crowd here tonight in Manchester, Pennsylvania. We thank you for tuning into tonight's telecast to Sports Shooting Stars.
And as you mentioned, Todd, halftime, if the viewers and fans want to give us a shout out and send us some messages about the other scores around the league, please do so. We have Belinda Morales on our camera.
Camera operator.
We have your daughter, Lexi.
Lexi, yep. She's working the audio-visual scoreboard tonight. So it's truly a team effort here with Sports Shooting Stars.
It's definitely a family affair.
And here we go. The start of the second quarter is here. Devin Baltimore.
See Nate Wilson hovering around that three-point line. He wants it.
No doubt about it. We've seen him in previous games really pour it on. Can he do that tonight? Of course, Northeastern down by 10 to start the second quarter.
And Devin Baltimore has to take that shot. He's open, and they're looking for the extra pass, but a couple times they're open for a bucket, and they're not taking it. Sometimes taking that shot gives your offensive rebounders a chance to get the ball back and get 2 points.
There we go, and it's Northeastern's ball here.
One thing you can't be against York High is passive, and they have to be more aggressive.
Yes, no doubt about it. Missed shot. Rebound by Clovis Gallen Jr., bringing the ball up court. Number 4, Javion Woodard. The put in by Javion Woodard, the 5'10" senior for the Bearcats. His first points of the game. Broadbeck comes up short. Nate Wilson for three. Seth Bernstein with the ball. They give to Clovis Gallen Jr. Setting up the offense here.
And Clovis Gallen Jr. plays with such a smooth game. He's always relaxed and calm. He never gets too high, too high, never too low.
Here we go. It's going to be Bearcats possession here with a throw in.
And checking in the game for Northeastern is Deion James.
Number 23 on your program.
And number 22, Karen Mallory.
Javion Woodard with another bucket here. Takes him to 4 points on the game. For three, Andrew Broadbeck. Toby Stokes, number 1 for York High. Looks as if he's checking in, and Mitcher's going to take a timeout.
And so far, Coach Clovis Gallen has gone deep on his bench and used all his guys in the first half. And again, without having Marquise in the game, you have to be a little bit more creative and keep the team on their edge.
Oh, wow. What a shot there by Clovis Gallen Jr. Continues to make plays tonight. Again, a McDonald's All-American nominee. Did not make the team, but still, just to be mentioned in that same breath, it's a great accomplishment for Clovis Gallen Jr.
That's something he can put next to his name for the rest of his life, that he was an All-American nominee. So I think that's a great thing.
Yep.
And a big thing for the city as well.
Put in. 3-point play made by Clovis Gallen Jr.
And Clovis has 15 points to start in the first half, so he's off to a great start.
Half of York High's points, they have 30, matched up with 16, but 3 for Nate Wilson. That's a timeout called by Clovis Gallen Sr. and York High Bearcats, who are up right now 30 to Northeastern's 19 with 5:59 to go here in the second quarter. Certainly Northeastern's going to need a couple more of those 3-point shots to get back into this game against York High. Ryan, your thoughts as to what maybe Coach John Eister's saying here during this timeout?
Well, one thing about Northeastern is they definitely got a good basketball team, but they don't have that one guy that has the thirst for the ball, the man for the ball. And I don't see that in any of the starters. I'm hoping that could be the case tonight, that someone be the guy that'll take over.
And you remember last year they had two, and Antonio Rizzuta and Fred Mulba Jr., no doubt.
Yes, they definitely did. So that's what they're lacking at right now, because that was one of the things that hurt them in the game against Central that we broadcast the last time we was in this gym. So hopefully that changes tonight.
There you go. Missed 3-point shot by Javion Woodard. Recovered by Northeastern right now, bringing the ball up left to right on your TV screen.
That's number 22, Karan Mallory, a freshman.
Freshman getting some playing time for Northeastern, number 22.
Quay Mulba checking into the game.
Karan Mallory, 5'9", weighing 140 pounds. Number 22 on your program sheet. Toby Stokes checking in for York High, as is Cameron Gallen, the younger son of head coach Clovis Gallen Sr.
And also for Northeastern, they're missing one of their starters, Maurice Capo. He was injured earlier this week in a car accident.
Ooh.
So he wasn't able to play. I think he's still recovering. He's on the bench, but he's still recovering. He's not playing this particular game.
Well, we wish him a speedy recovery again to the junior, 5'11", Maurice Capo.
We also want to give a shout out to our producer, Cliff Kern. He had his firstborn baby this week. He had a baby boy. So definitely give a shout out to Cliff and, give him a congratulations as well.
Congratulations again to our producer, Cliff Kern, and his wife on their first newborn. Welcome to parenthood, Cliff. 3-point shot here by the freshman.
Seth Bernstein with the ball.
Seth Bernstein at the free throw line right now for York High. 3 points for him in tonight's game. Looking for more, looking to extend that lead. York High has 32-19 over Northeastern. Comes up short there on his first of 2 shots.
Quay Mulva checking into the game.
Neon James checking out. Number 10, Caden Hamilton coming in for the freshman.
And again, Northeast is a young team. They have a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and juniors on their team. York High is really very deep with seniors this year.
Seniors, yep. So they're expecting a big push in districts and states. Certainly York High. And as you said, Northeastern, a lot of juniors and sophomores on this team.
That's what they need from Quay Mulva. He needs him to be aggressive, going to the bucket, and creating something for his teammates. And for himself, of course.
And he's going to be at the free throw line right now. Quay Mulva stands with 7 points now. 7 points for Quay.
Checking in the game for Northeastern, it's Phoenix Groover, 6'7".
6'7", Phoenix Groover. We've mentioned his name prior telecast. 6'7", 215 pounds. Number 13, Phoenix Groover. Seth Bernstein going to take a timeout. Exited the game briefly. As Clovis Gallen Sr. makes some substitutions for his team. Up right now, 33 York High, Northeastern 22 with 4:48 to go here. Kobe Stokes way off the mark there on that three-point shot. Missed shot by Caden Hamilton. Rebounded by the Bearcats, bringing the ball up court. And a timeout by Clovis Gallen Sr. here for the Bearcats.
That was a good tip in by Clovis Gallen Jr.
Clovis Gallen Jr. leads all scores tonight with 17 points. Big output tonight by Clovis Gallen Jr., Ryan.
Well, yes, he's really playing like he wants that shirt at the end of the game. So with 17 points with only 4:22 left in the second quarter, I wouldn't be surprised if you keep it up. We'll have a 30-plus point night.
We could see it. He's averaging 20 points a game heading into tonight's game.
Yeah, Northeastern's coming off an uncharacteristic loss against Spring Grove, where they lost 58-52 this week, and that kind of surprised me.
Yeah, I think it surprised all of us here in the broadcast booth. The Spring Grove boys team, anyway, been down this year a little bit, and really ever since they lost their mainstay player, Eli Brooks. So
that was a big win for Spring Grove,
no doubt,
and that was a letdown for Northeastern. But you know, they're trying to bounce back because they also had a game last week against Central where they lost as well. So you know, Northeastern's reeling right now, but they need to come back strong.
And it starts tonight for the Bobcats here at Bobcat Nation. A packed house, sold-out crowd here tonight. And the Bearcat faithful are rather vocal here tonight. Yeah, and they should be. They're up right now 35-22 over Northeastern.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier that York High's fans actually packed this gym tonight. I mean, when the JD was playing, when they would score, the crowd would erupt, and it was York High fans and not Northeastern.
And now some of the student section from Northeastern want to match the cheering taking place by the York High faithful.
Looks like there might have been a technical foul somewhere that we must have missed.
Yeah, and Nate Wilson at the free throw line. Missed shot by Nate.
If I was a guessing man,
he's frustrated with that.
If I was a guessing man, I think that technical foul might have been on Clovis Gallen Jr. He got into a couple words with some of the players after his last bucket. Quay Mulva checking back into the game for Northeastern.
And Phoenix Groover sitting down right now. And right now, Northeastern with the possession, moving left to right. Quay Mulva with the ball, bringing the ball up court.
York High man-to-man.
Caden Hamilton Try to drive to the bucket there.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the younger brother, DJ Hamilton, that played for Northeastern last year. Really good soccer player, DJ Hamilton.
And Minter back in the game, drives to the net. Missed shot, rebounded by Andrew Broadbeck. Quay Mulba.
Just got a tidbit from our Sports Shooting Stars like page that York Tech is actually up right now against Littlestown, 14-6, and Littlestown's I believe undefeated and in first place in Division 1. Division 3.
Division 3, and we saw York Tech this week as they defeated the Biglerville Canners.
Thanks for that message coming from Donald.
There we go. Bearcats with the ball now. Ed Minter. Clovis Gallen Jr. with a put-in. Takes him to 19 points right now, leading all scorers here in tonight's game.
Yeah, the patience on the baseline for Clovis, like I said, it's just amazing.
He's turned his game up tonight. There's a rebound by Clovis Gallen Jr.
That's Ed Minter.
I think Ed Minter's going to get fouled on that play. Heading to the free throw line. And York High's extended this lead right now. York High 37 to Northeastern 23. Clearly the momentum's on the side of the Bearcats in tonight's game.
And as we mentioned earlier, this is the last 2 weeks of the regular season in the YAIAA. And it's really important for all these teams to start gelling at this time. And York High is doing that.
There you go. 1 for 2 from the free throw line for Ed Minter. He has 5 points for his team. Right now, York High 38, Northeastern 23. With just over 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Phoenix Groover, all 6'7" there. Missed shot by him. Devin Baltimore coming back into this game as Caden Hamilton checks out.
And we haven't mentioned Nate Wilson's name in the last 2 minutes. And for Northeastern, that's very important to get him the ball. He's asking for it. He's not getting it.
Phoenix Groover, the big man, puts it in. His first points of the game tonight. York High up by 13 right now, 38 to 25 with under 3 minutes to go.
Getting Northeastern wants to get in this game, that needs some defensive stops. And Northeastern's already in the penalty and a double bonus with 10 fouls.
With 10 fouls, and here we have number 4, Javion Woodard, to the free throw line. The senior, 5'10" senior for the Bearcats. Looking to extend the lead for his team. Takes him to 39. Again, fans, we'd like to thank our sponsor, CR Property Group, with Eric Brewer for all your real estate needs. Check Eric Brewer and CR Property out on Facebook. Devin Baltimore with the ball, bringing the ball up court. Biggest lead of the game right now, 15 points for York High, 40 to 25.
Nate Wilson with the ball.
And you mentioned his name earlier, dude. He's one of those players that needs to get hot for this team if they expect to come back and pull out a W here tonight at Bobcat Nation.
And Nate Wilson's a little bit frustrated in the last couple episodes last couple series where he didn't get the ball. And he's talking to his teammates right now.
Trying to energize his team. Again, down by 15. With 2:03 to go.
And if the ball is not going through Nate Wilson's hands, it's very hard for Northeastern to get a win or even stay close in the game, to be honest with you.
Right now you have Andrew Broadbeck at the free throw line. That's his 6th point of the game. Of course, Nate Wilson leads Northeastern with 10 points tonight's game. The York High's ball. They're bringing the ball up court here by number 4, Javion Woodard. Tamir Bearden, 6'6", Bearcat, number 34.
Looks like York High's taking their time and looking for a good shot.
Realizing time's on their side, and again, no shot clock at this level. We're going to wear some of that clock off.
And Northeastern's in the 2-3 zone, and they're content with the 2-3 zone right now.
As the clock continues to tick. And of course, as you can see, Dew and Ryan, Bearcats are in no hurry to keep this game moving here, Ryan.
Yeah, well, Northeastern just look like they're not even trying to get back in the ballgame, just sit back in the 2-3 zone when you're down by 14 points. If I was them, I'd be up pressing man-to-man half-court defense in order for them to try to find a way to get the ball back to get more scoring opportunity.
And again, I can't lie, Todd. There's so many York High Bearcat fans in here tonight.
It seems almost as if if they're not outnumbered, at least even tonight here at Bobcat Nation, that they're loud and they're proud here tonight representing the Bearcats.
Literally a minute and 48 seconds went off the clock where York High just held the ball and Northeastern didn't attack him at all.
Yeah, it's not. This isn't something you see quite often, is it, Dew? And I mean it.
10 seconds to go. 8, 5, 4,
and
3.
Minter rejected.
2.
There we go. In the end of the second quarter, the refs are saying there's no shot as the Bobcats head back to their locker room, much to the dismay of the York High Bearcats. Getting a little chippy here, Dew, as we head into halftime here at Bobcat Nation.
Yeah, that's a little uncharacteristic. I haven't seen anything like that this year as far as staying back in that zone and not pursuing them and making them do something with the ball.
Yeah, it's something I have not seen recently, but boy, the crowd's on their feet right now. What in this first half?
Well, yeah, I never saw a start like that in a while, but if I was York High, I wouldn't be mad if I saw that long because Northeastern wasn't trying to find no ways to get more scoring opportunities when they're down 14 points. So I'm curious to see what Icer is going to draw for the second half.
Yeah, they're certainly going to need it right now, down by 14. Halftime has just begun here at Bobcat Nation. And our fans that are watching that maybe at some of the other games that are going on around the area, text us with some scores. We would appreciate it if you could keep us updated. But right now tonight, it's the York High Bearcats 40, Northeastern 26, and of course Clovis Gallen Jr., the leading scorer with 19 points here. And it should be a rather entertaining third and fourth quarter here as fans stretch out their legs, Dew.
Yeah, and we're also asking the fans to hit us up on the Sports Shooting Stars like page. Give us an update on the scores around the league. We just got another update from York Tech game. York Tech is actually up at halftime, 25-13 over Littlestown. And again, Littlestown is undefeated and number 1 in Division 3.
And again, we mentioned earlier, we were there at York Tech this past Tuesday as they beat the Englerville Canners. And right now the cheerleaders, as you can see, are on midcourt area here at Bobcat Nation. As Sports Shooting Stars brings the game to you, we're going to be back on the air next Tuesday, January 29th at West York, as West York Bulldogs play host to the Kennerdale Rams, led by the Day brothers. Carter Day, yes, number 55 for Kennerdale. We're going to have that game next Tuesday for you right here on Sports Shooting Stars. So if you haven't already, like us on Facebook. Again, that's Sports Shooting Stars, or you can continue to watch us through White Rose Community Television, Channel 18, if you're a Comcast York subscriber. And Ryan, I believe this is our third game that we've been here at Bobcat Nation. As you said earlier, and each time we've been here, it just seems like the crowd's gotten bigger and bigger, no doubt about it, at this venue.
Well, definitely. I remember when we came back here January 2nd when they played Dover. The crowd was pretty packed, but not as much compared to the second game when we played Central last Tuesday. That one definitely picked up from what the Dover game looked like. And then now they're playing York High, and it's even packed because York High really brought a lot of their fans along on the road up to Mount Wolf, PA.
Their fan base has traveled well, and of course, that we mentioned earlier, Central and Northeastern, a huge rivalry, much similar to the Dallastown Red Lion rivalry. But tonight it's all about York High as they're up by 14 over the Northeastern Bobcats.
Yeah, Todd, we got some new sponsors for our West York versus Kennerdale game.
We did mention that. That's going to be happening next Tuesday, January 29th at West York as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams and the Day Brothers. We're going to get a chance to see the Day Brothers again. And our new sponsor, Comfort Zone Mattress. They're located in the Yorktown Shopping Center, downtown York, by the York County Assistance Office. They've been in business for the past 6 years. The past 3 years, they have donated shirts to the athletes at York High and reached out to us to sponsor a game. They're going to have their opportunity, and we welcome them aboard, Sports Shooting Stars.
Yeah, I really appreciate Comfort Zone Mattress reaching out to us, and also Matthew Castillo of the Horseman Agency Group. Insurance Agency. He's also going to be sponsoring that game on January 29th. Over at West York versus Kennerdale.
Do we want to talk a little bit? Some of the fans chimed in. They said, what happened to the Chester and York High game? And it's probably best that we mention it now here at halftime. We were set to broadcast that game tomorrow at Bearcat Nation.
Yep.
But the game's been postponed or canceled.
Yeah, the game between York High and Chester has been canceled. We got that answer around 4:30 today, so that game will be canceled. That will not be shown tomorrow. Unfortunately, York High was ready, but I heard it was something from the Chester end that they didn't want to be involved. There's a lot of things going on, I guess, as far as controversy with some fights and things like that. But it was nothing on the York High's behalf, but they decided to cancel the game.
Yes. Also, I like to chime in on Dew. Also, it was just some couple things that happened after the Harrisburg game on Wednesday. It was also drove Chester's decision to not further go with this game on Saturday. And we was looking forward to bringing you guys a good PIAA match. Hoping that could have been in the state tournament. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that we won't be broadcasting the game tomorrow.
But with that being said, we're going to be on the air next Tuesday, January 29th. Again, as Kennerdale invades West York, and our new sponsor, Comfort Zone Mattress. They have a 5-star rating on Google, and they are the direct vendor of Ashley Furniture, as well as 6 other companies. Looking for furniture or a comfy mattress? Contact Comfort Zone Mattress, located at 131 North Duke Street. Ask for
Hallman or Montica Smith.
There you go. And again, they'll be our sponsor for next Tuesday's game, along with Matthew Castillo of the Horseman Insurance Agency. Now, he's located at 1401 North George Street, Unit 1. His phone number, if you want to reach out to him, 717-501-2488. Matthew specializes in assisting the community with auto, home, life insurance, and your retirement needs. Stop in for a free quote or check them out online. That's Matthew Castillo of the Horseman Agency. And I'd be remiss in not mentioning, while we have it, CR Property Group and Eric Brewer, who's the sponsor of tonight's game.
Yeah, CR Property Group did a great job reaching out to us this year. They sponsored 5 games so far, so we really appreciate that. Pretty much sponsored half our season, so I mean...
So if you're looking to buy or sell a home, contact CR Property Group. They're located 2500 Kingston Road. Their mission is to offer the community a wide range of options that provides more people the opportunity to buy or sell a home. They're located online at integrityfirsthomebuyers.com. And check out their Facebook page, CR Property Group, and Eric Brewer. And as we are wrapping up some of our commercials for the show, the team, at least the York High Bearcats, have re-entered the hardwood floor here at Bobcat Nation. We have just over 3 minutes to go here in halftime at Bobcat Nation.
And we want to put some emphasis on those that go to Sports Shooting Stars like page, for them to like the page as well. We have a lot of people that go there and like the pictures, but we need you to like the page as well. We want to get our followers up and really be, more involved with the community. So if you do come to the page, please like the page, as well as everything that's on the page as well.
Hey,
so
if you're at one of the games, don't be strangers. Stop by, say hi to us in the broadcast booth. We have a packed house tonight, and again, we get a chance to do it again next Tuesday, January 29th at West York, the home of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we're gaining a lot of fans, from the student athletes to the parents to the coaches and everybody in the YAIAA, and really appreciate that. And we're winding down to our last 2 games of the season.
We are. We have 2 games now. We mentioned, of course, the West York game, and then we're looking ahead. We will have one of the county championship games, correct, Dew?
Yeah, we'll be present for the boys championship game, and we're scheduled to film the girls championship game. So hopefully all that stuff lines up.
Finish the season strong,
right.
and really our goal here is to replicate what many viewers may remember from cable TV of York many years ago when they broadcasted basketball, football games, high school wrestling events. Maybe we'll branch out too and maybe do some volleyball, wrestling. Who knows? We've had some requests for that, and with more sponsors, hopefully we can do that in the future.
Yeah, definitely want to reach out. Lacrosse, volleyball, wrestling, more girls basketball games. We want to do the whole 9, given a chance. So definitely again, on our schedule.
Yeah, anybody that's out there and some of the games in the area, chime in, give us a call or text message us. I know there's as a side note, a big Division I wrestling match right here in York County tonight, featuring Lock Haven as they're hosting or playing Arizona State.
Oh, man, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal, and that's happening in Redline. So if anybody's out there that'd like to message us how that's going and what kind of crowd they have there in Redline tonight for a big Division I matchup, for wrestling of all things, and that's collegiate wrestling.
And wrestling is really big in York County.
It is a big sport.
It's growing and growing, as well as volleyball.
And hey, right here, you look at the banners right in front of us here at Northeastern. A lot of championships for their boys volleyball team. No strangers to success here, Northeastern with their boys volleyball team, Ryan.
Well, yes, kind of like Central York, they always been in states and winning every year. So when Northeast and Central play in volleyball, that's like the most exciting volleyball matchup in this county.
Yeah.
Also want to give another update. West York and Eastern is tied at 15 at halftime. Eastern's having a great year, and so is West York, and we just mentioned we'll be there January 29th.
No doubt about it.
Thank you from Donald Smith for giving us that update.
Appreciate it. And speaking of York High Bearcats, did you happen to see, while we're on the air before the tip-off here at third quarter, Dejor Stewart, a Division I commit to Illinois State. Congratulations to him. We had the pleasure to broadcast a couple York High Bearcats games, and he was a big part, particularly in that opening playoff game against Northern York. Yeah,
Dejor Stewart's a big deal in York County, man. He did a great job. Put York on the map. We actually have an interview coming up with Dejor Stewart sometime in February.
Awesome.
I believe it'll be February 6th, so looking for that. Sports Shooting Stars, we'll be having an interview with Dejor Smith.
Dejor Stewart. But hey, with that being said, we're back here with the third quarter here at Bobcat Nation. Cameron Gallen for a 3-point shot, miss. Devin Baltimore with the rebound, bringing the ball up court, moving right to left on your TV screen. Nate Wilson for 3. And you can't have those missed shots if you're the Bobcats. They're down by 14. They need every basket to count here.
Well, they're doing the right thing by giving the ball to Nate Wilson because he needs it in the second half.
Quay Malva going to the net, and a put in by Quay Malva. Quay Malva, 10 points for his Bobcats. Ties with Nate Wilson, who has 10. Right now down by 12, the Bobcats, needing every bucket to count here early in the third quarter. Seth Bernstein back in the game, number 50.
No, and they're not even contesting Seth Bernstein out there by the 3-point line.
Davon Cortez, number 13 on your program.
Number 4, Zach Sanderson, is really close to getting a defensive 3 seconds.
There you go, turnover here. Ball's bouncing in every different direction here, but that's Clovis Gallen Jr. with the ball. He's fouled on that play. Right now leads all scorers in tonight's game with 19 points, but looking to score more as he enters the free throw line. Here at Bobcat Nation in Manchester, Pennsylvania. That's Quay Mulba's third foul in the game, Ryan.
Well, yeah, obviously, if they would have called a foul before, you probably already would have had 4 fouls because a lot of the Bearcats fans were not agreeing with the rest with the no calls on the foul.
There you go. That's Clovis Gallen Jr. with his 20th point tonight. There you go, his 21st point of the game for Clovis Gallen Jr., number 3 for the York High Bearcats.
And as we mentioned earlier, All-American nominee.
McDonald's All-American nominee. Congratulations to Clovis Gallen Jr., the senior for York High. For 3, that's Nate Wilson.
And Nate
They're going to need him to get a hot hand here in the second half of this game.
And Nate Wilson starts the second half with 2 shots, and that's what they need. He didn't get involved that much in that second quarter, and it showed because they went down by 15 points.
He's got a little spark plug offensively here for this Bobcat team. Nate Wilson, number 2. He has 13 points, leads Northeast players tonight.
Devin Baltimore with the drive. Andrew Brobeck with the ball. 3.
Quay Mulba for 3, makes it! Takes Quay Mulba to 13 points right now. York High 42, Northeastern 34 with 5:40 to go here in the third quarter.
And that cuts the lead to 8 points for York High.
Cuts the lead, and you can sense a little bit of the momentum now on the Northeastern Bobcat side, dude. There you go, turnover, Zach Sanderson. They give to Devin Baltimore. Zach puts it in for 2. They're slowly creeping back into this game, the Bobcats.
Northeastern's on an 8-0 run.
Right now,
8-2 run. I'm sorry.
York High 42, Northeastern 36 with 5:14 to go here. And Ryan, you can certainly sense the momentum has shifted to Northeastern.
You see, that's what I'm saying. It was more aggressive on the defensive end at the start of the second half compared to the first half. And right after that, got into transition offense, but then got them on that 8-0 run.
Right now, Davon Cortez at the free throw line. Has 4 points for the Bearcats, Devon, and make that his 5th point.
And again, Todd, we want to thank Northeastern for allowing us to come film this game. This is our third game of this year.
Third game this season. They've been awfully gracious, and we appreciate their hospitality here.
Yes.
They roll out the red carpet for us here.
They do. The athletic director, Brian, is very good to us so far.
There you go. Devon Cortez with his 6th point on that 2 free throw shots. Just over 5 minutes to go right now. York High 44, Northeastern 36.
And they're looking to get Nate Wilson open to the bucket.
There he is. You mentioned Nate Wilson. He puts it in. It's 15 points for Nate Wilson with under 5 minutes to go here at Bobcat Nation. Wow, I'll tell you what, the momentum, you can just feel it here, dude. The energy level. And the momentum swing clearly on the side of the Bobcats. We wouldn't expect anything less from Sports Shooting Stars. What we do, our games always seem to be tight and competitive.
Every game.
Quay Mulba.
As long as Quay Mulba stays aggressive, Nate Wilson puts the ball up and shoots, they have a chance to stay in this game and keep it close.
Right now, York High up by 6, 44-38 for Northeastern with 4:34 to go. Quay Mulba at the free throw line, his first of 2 shots. It's going to be a timeout called. I believe Clovis Gallen Sr., he called the timeout there on that free throw shot. And I don't know, more fans are coming in here. I'm not sure, where they're going to put the fans here. I mean, it is a standing room only crowd here.
It is.
Tonight at Bobcat Nation. Certainly adds to the atmosphere here tonight, this small gymnasium and a packed standing room only crowd, Ryan.
Well, yes. Last time I saw the gym around close to this pack, or at least more packed than this, was 2 seasons ago when Northeast played Spring Grove when Eli Brooks was actually on the team.
What a matchup. And, this team last year, they were selling season tickets, Northeastern, to their games.
Well, when you have 2,000-point scorers all on the same roster, it comes with the expectation of it.
Well, and congratulations both to Fred Mulva Jr. and Antonio Rizzuto have taken it to the next level, and they're doing quite well at Pitt Johnstown and the University of Albany as freshmen.
Well, yes, Antonio Rizzuto is actually doing a very good job at Albany, moving up to the starting lineup as a freshman and also getting Freshman of the Year honors at Albany University. As well as Fred Mulva, he's definitely doing a good job at Pitt Johnstown. I mean, we had another guy that went to a Pitt campus, Pitt Greensburg, from the YIA. His name had to be Jarrell Figueroa from Dover back in the class of 2012.
There you go. Quay Mulva with a put in right now. Pulls Northeastern within 5 here. 44-39 York High with just under 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Sports fans, buckle up. This is sure to be an entertaining game. Missed shot. Quay Mulva with a rebound.
That's the shot
Nate
they
Wilson
want.
for 3. In and out of the bucket. Well, I'll tell you what, a little wrestling there on the court between number 4, Zach Sanderson.
But that's 2 quarterbacks. That's 2 quarterbacks going at it, because Zach Sanderson is a quarterback for Northeastern.
And we've seen Seth Bernstein
is quarterback for York High. Two gritty players.
No doubt about it. They were going at it here, adding to the excitement level here at Bobcat Nation.
Well, Northeastern wasn't going to go out without a fight, so they're doing what they have to do to stay in the game.
Draw close within 5 points here. Bobcat possession. Nate Wilson with the ball. Devin Baltimore
looks like they're running the same play again for Nate Wilson.
Devin Baltimore for 3.
Good rebound from Seth Bernstein.
Yep, Clovis Gallen Jr. with the ball.
I think Andrew Broadbeck knew that was a bad foul on his behalf.
And one thing about Andrew Broadbeck, he seems always to be doing pointless fouls at the worst time of the game when they're trying to make a run. I would like to see him play a little more relaxed ball on defense with aggression, but also smart defense.
Smart defense, and right here, number 4, Javion Woodyard, the senior, 5'10" Bearcat at the free throw line. Extend the Bearcat lead now to 6, 45-39 over Northeastern. Make that 7.
It's very important for Northeastern to score buckets in this quarter while Clovis Gallen Jr. is not scoring for York High.
Not scoring and leads all scorers tonight right now with 21 points, Clovis Gallen Jr. Nate Wilson with a put in for 2. Nate Wilson with 17 points so far in this game. Pulls Northeastern within 5. York High 46-41. Seth Bernstein with the put in. A back and forth matchup, sports fans.
Nate Wilson looking to score. Good pass. Quay Mulva back to Nate Wilson.
Nate Wilson for 3, missed shot. Clovis Gallen Jr. with a rebound.
Clovis is pushing.
For 3, Clovis Gallen comes up short. Rebound by Seth Bernstein. Seth Bernstein drives to the net. And foul. Boy, I'll tell you, they're getting physical between Seth Bernstein and number 4, Zach Sanderson.
And you figure that. They're both gritty players. I mean, they're the leaders of their team from the heart perspective.
And Seth's at the free throw line right now. Has 6 points for the Bearcats. Missed shot there. Number 13, Phoenix Groover, all 6'7", is checking in as number 4, Zach Sanderson, checks out for a breather.
Yeah, he's getting a break. He looks a little tired, battling it out with Seth Bernstein down in the low post.
Puts it in.
And both ball clubs are missing key guys on their team. Like I said, York High is missing Marquise McLean. Northeast is missing Maurice Capo.
Quay Malba for three. Wow, wasn't anywhere close on that shot. And the York High faithful are letting them know. Great energy level in here tonight, too, for this game.
It definitely picked up.
York High up by 8, 49-41 over Northeastern.
Clovis doing some one-on-one.
It's going to be Northeastern's possession, moving right to left on your TV screen. And here we go, Devin Baltimore bringing the ball up court.
Haven't said Andrew Broadbeck name in a while.
It's a foul against Ed Minter there.
Yeah, I don't know what that call was,
Yeah.
Todd.
Nevertheless, Bobcats possession here.
McGruver has it.
Boy, there, what a nice play there.
Way to move without the ball.
You see, that's what Nate Wilson needs to do. He's not having his way at the three-point line. He needs to find a way to make cuts to the hole to get the simple points.
And they certainly have done that here. Now pulled within 6 here, 49-43. York High still up, holding the lead here with just under a minute 30 to go. Boy, this contest, Ryan, really starting to take off now, isn't it?
Yes, I also think Cam Gallen's found a way to become a man in this game, become from a boy to a man, starting on JV, and now he's starting to line up with varsity this season.
He is, and now, speaking of which, Cameron Gallen, the younger brother, Clovis Gallen Jr. at the free throw line now.
It looked like there's an upset in the making with York Tech up in the third quarter over Littlestown, 37-28.
There you go. Wow. Upsets brewing here Friday night basketball here at YIAA. That was Cameron Gallen's first point of the game. We'll see if he can make his second of 2 free throws here for the Bearcats.
Again, sports fans, if you have any updates on any other scores throughout the league, please hit us up on Sports Shooting Stars, our like page, and we'll give you a shout out and report the news.
There you go. York High 51, Northeastern 43. Yeah, Ed Minter, number 5 for York High, very aggressive, making plays on the ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yes, this game is turning into a dogfight.
Nate Wilson with the ball, covered by Cameron Gallen. Andrew Broadback with the ball, number 11. Give to Devin Baltimore. Number 25 for Northeastern, Brandon Michael. We haven't called his name too much tonight. He's going to go to the free throw line here, and certainly Bobcats need these points, do.
They certainly do.
York High 51, Northeastern 43. In and out of the bucket for number 25, Brandon Michael. Phoenix Groover comes out. He checks out, and Deion James, number 23 for Northeastern, enters the game. There you go.
And checking in the game for York High is number 1, Toby Stokes.
Heard his name mentioned as well, a football player for York High Bearcats.
6-foot junior. Got high hopes for him as far as next year. On the football level and the basketball level. Looks like York High slowing it down.
Slowing it down, again, at this level, sports fans, no shot clock, looking content to hold for the final shot here.
And
Devin Baltimore finds some pressure.
And Nate Wilson has a tough job keeping Clovis Gallen Jr. That's his assignment for tonight. It's a very tough job.
York High looking to run some clock off here. They're comfortable. They're up right now.
The only thing the coach wants for York High is a layup.
Up by 7. Clovis Gallen Jr. with the ball.
7 seconds to
Gives
go.
his brother, Toby Stokes.
3,
2.
2.
Here we go. You got
1.
Nate Wilson for 3. Comes up short to end the third quarter. But again, York High 51, Northeastern 44. Buckle up, sports fans. It should be an exciting final 8 minutes here at Bobcat Nation, Ryan.
Well, yes, it's definitely. Northeastern started to pick the pace up at the start of the second half. Nate Wilson was finding different ways to score outside the 3 line as well. Their defense really got a little aggressive this second half. All you got to do is keep up the pace and get back in this ball game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and just to remind our fans, Nate Wilson for Northeastern leads his team with 19 points. Clovis Gallen Jr. leads all the scorers tonight with 21 points. As the Northeastern cheerleaders are midcourt here, looking to energize the fan base here at Bobcat Nation. Fans that are watching, we want to remind you our next telecast will take place next Tuesday. That's January 29th at West York as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams. Again, it's a battle between the Bulldogs and the Rams next Tuesday right here on Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. Ryan, your thoughts real quick before we get started here in the fourth quarter. What Northeastern needs to do to ultimately win this game?
Well, obviously, we want to find ways to get Nate Wilson an open look, but as well, the supporting cast have to also find ways to be aggressive and score as well. This is not a one-man job in order for them to come back and win this ball game. Them being down by 7 points going into the fourth quarter. And York High, they just got to keep finding open looks, not try to get force stuff too much, play smart offense, and also keep playing aggressive defense.
There you go, insight by Ryan Christopher as we start the fourth quarter. Northeastern moving right to left on your TV screen. Zach Sanderson with the put in.
And that cuts the lead to 5 points, which is the closest it's been since the first quarter.
Yes, it has. And right now, Zach Sanderson with 4 points on the game.
And as we mentioned, York High is having a really, really tough week as far as games. Like I said, they had a game against Redline where it went double overtime. And then against Harrisburg on Wednesday, where they lost by 4 points.
Losing to the Cougars.
And they lost one of their key guys, which is Marquise McLean.
Who's a player of the game earlier for us this season.
3-pointer for Clovis.
Clovis Gallen missed 3 there.
And we haven't said Clovis name that often in the second half. We haven't in the
second half. Nate Wilson with the put in. Nate Wilson with 21 points on the game right now. Northeastern down by 3, 51-48. York High with the possession. With just over 7 minutes to go here at Bobcat Nation.
Javon Woodard
with the put in. That's 12 points for Javon Woodard in tonight's contest, Stu. York High 53, Northeastern 48 with just under 7 minutes to go here. Bobcat possession. Devin Baltimore with the ball.
This has definitely been a tale of 2 halves.
Nate Wilson.
Crowd wanted a walk from Nate Wilson.
This shot there.
Javon Woodard with the push.
Going to the net. And the foul. Certainly Nate Wilson, we talked about it earlier in our telecast, has caught fire for the Bobcats. 21 points right now for Nate Wilson. Matches Clovis Gallen Jr.'s 21 for the Bearcats. As Javon Woodard is at the free throw line, the 5'10" senior for the Bearcats. 12 points, looks to add to his point total. Make that 13 right now for Javon Woodard. And do you see from our broadcast booth tonight, Clovis Gallen Sr., the head coach for York High, on his feet, very interactive all game.
Oh, he's very animated. He doesn't sit down at all, man.
No, he doesn't.
He gets into the game. Former player for York High as well.
Being timeout, Coach John Eister here for Northeastern, looking to collect their thoughts. Right now, York High 55, Northeastern 48 with 6:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. As both teams mull over their game plans here as the York High Bearcats cheerleaders are now on midcourt.
I want to tell fans, if you're tuning into this game tonight, go over to our page, Sports Shooting Stars, and like the page. We're looking for more viewers and more followers as well. We appreciate all your support.
Well, it started with the football season due, and we're winding down the basketball season here for Sports Shooting Stars.
For sure.
Here we go. We're getting ready to start here off the timeout. Be Northeastern's ball. Brandon Michael, number 25. Inbounds it to Devin Baltimore, bringing the ball up court, moving right to left on the TV screen. Zach Sanderson with the ball. Northeastern trying to find a soft spot in this defense. Bearcats not giving them much at all.
And there's 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Zach Sanderson.
I can see Seth Bernstein coming back to be a coach for York High. I mean, he sits with the coaches. I mean, he gets them riled up. I mean, he's beyond his years.
No doubt about it. The senior, 6'2" senior for the Bearcats. And there you go, the put in.
And Javion Woodard is really coming on in the second half.
He is 16 points for Javion Woodard right now.
I also remember Javion Woodard, when they played Northeastern in the semifinal district last year, he happened to got real hot and started playing aggressive and caused him to win to take it to the district championship last year.
No doubt about it. And right now, Seth Bernstein checking in.
Also, Quay Mulva's checking in for Northeastern. With 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
And Northeastern down by 9. Every bucket opportunity counts here for Northeastern. They need points and need it quick with under 6 minutes to go if they want to win tonight. Friday night basketball here at Bobcat Nation. Quay Mulva for 3.
Strong shot.
Nate Wilson now. Missed shot. And if you're the Bobcats, you can't have that right now.
And again, Zach Sanderson and Seth Bernstein's mixing up a little bit down there in the paint.
Well, and let's keep in mind, number 4, Zach Sanderson, with 4 fouls right now. And for fans that are watching, it's 5 fouls and you're out. So we'll keep an eye on that as we move along here in the fourth quarter. Nice put in by Nate Wilson.
Nate Wilson does a great job moving without the ball. He's really relying on his jump shot, but it seems when he goes to the bucket, he gets a clean shot.
Gets
so
a clean
should
shot.
Do that more often.
And I'll tell you, Nate Wilson right now leads all scorers tonight with 23 points. Again, 23 points for number 2, Nate Wilson for the Bobcats. But right now, the Bearcats with the possession. Clovis Gallen Jr. with the...
Sometimes Clovis goes to the bucket. It looks like
Smooth.
15 updated.
And Allen Jr. with Javion Wood. Make that 19 points for Javion Woodard right here at the free throw line. Up by 10, York High. Yeah, it's 67 York High. Northeastern 57 with 1:23 to go. As Javion Woodard is getting set to make his second free throw and makes it. That's 20 points for Javion Woodard. 68 York High, 57 Northeastern, 118 and counting. Phoenix Gruber, the 6'7" junior in the game. It'll be Northeastern's ball. York High up by 11, 68 to 57. For Northeastern, Quay Malba looking for the put in. Nate Wilson for three.
I see some of Dover starting varsity players in attendance. I see Keith Davis and Victor Gar walking through the crowd right now.
Maybe they're here scouting both teams, Ryan.
Yeah, probably the county or district play for both of them.
There you go.
I believe Andrew Broadbeck fouled out.
Andrew Broadbeck, number 11 for Northeastern, is fouled out. That is his fifth foul for Andrew Broadbeck, number 11. And the York High letting him know right now. 68 York High, Northeastern 57, up by 11 with 58 seconds to go. Clovis Gallen here at the free throw line. Make that his 27th point, for Clovis Gallen Jr. with another free throw shot here.
And this crowd is getting very loud on both ends.
This crowd is loud and vocal and in and out of the bucket right now. Clovis Gallen with 27 points. The clock is ticking for Northeastern. Down by 12. Phoenix Gruber with a three. Miss. Seth Bernstein with the ball, bringing the ball up court. And the Bobcats in no hurry for a scoring opportunity here. I believe that was Zach Sanderson with his fifth foul. Zach Sanderson, number 4, with 7 points, is fouled out for this game as well. High faithful are letting him know as well.
It looks like Coach Clovis is doing a platoon swap and putting in his bench to close this game out.
He is, and right now with 38 seconds to go, York High up by 12, 69-57. It looks as if, Ryan, they're going to hold on and get this win tonight, York High.
Well, yes, it was definitely a must-needed win after the devastating loss they took to Harrisburg Wednesday night. And also having the win against Redline the night before that was definitely a much-needed win. Now they got to do is win next week and probably play for a loss from New Oxford, and they'll take on the Division I champs.
And here we go.
Some
Nate
fans are starting
Wilson coming off the court.
Some fans are starting to foul out the gym.
Maybe get a head start on the traffic, Is that what you're trying to say?
I believe so.
But right now, York High 71, Northeastern 57 with 38 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. And the York High faithful are sensing a victory here tonight at Bobcat Nation.
And this is really going to hurt Northeastern in the conference.
For three, Quay Malba, missed shot. Rebound by Toby Stokes. No hurry for an offensive play here, the Bearcats.
And I believe they'll probably just hold the ball out and just let the time run out. Very well coached game from Clovis Gallen.
And they rebounded off that loss to Harrisburg Cougars. York High needed it, got it tonight with a win as the seconds tick off the clock here. York High 71, Northeastern 57. And there you have it, sports fans. York High 71, Northeastern 57. Your York High Bearcats with a win tonight on Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. And the leading point scorer?
And that's Clovis Gallen Jr. with 27 points. He is our player of the game, Sports Shooting Stars CR Property Group player of the game. We're also going to bring up Javion Woodard because we believe in the second half he did the things he needed to do for his team to win.
He turned it on as well. Both players poured it on after coming off that loss at York High. Again, York High 71, Northeastern 57. As you can see, fans, the fans are starting to file out here at Bobcat Nation. A tough loss for Northeastern, and you have to wonder where this takes them on the season in Division I play.
Yeah, and then
in YAIAA.
And then York High improves to 10-2 in the conference, so they're right behind New Oxford. We have to see if New Oxford won tonight. If New Oxford won, then they're tied for first place. If New Oxford lost, then I believe York High is in first place.
Hey, I want to give you a score here. My youngest daughter at the Dallastown boys game, Dallastown beat the Spring Grove Rockets 71-28 tonight at Dallastown. Again, that score in boys basketball, Dallastown 71, the Spring Grove Rockets 28. The boys Dallastown team took it to Spring Grove tonight.
Definitely did.
And thanks to Lindsay for giving us that score tonight's game.
For sure.
Total team effort, and we appreciate the fans. If you're at one of the games, that you give us the score, give us an update on what you happen to see this Friday night. I know we try to link in with Game Time PA, but they don't update the score, so we kind of rely on you, the fans, to give us some updates if you're watching a game here on Friday night.
And it was a really good game. York High totally controlled the game in the first half. In the third quarter, Northeastern did a great job of coming back and playing hard, even in the fourth quarter. But in the end, it was just too much York High, too much Javion Woodard, and also Clovis Gallen Jr.
Which our broadcast partner, Ryan Christopher, went down in hopes of securing them to come up here to receive the T-shirt for a little bit of an interview tonight. It should be rather interesting to see. And again, fans, we want to remind you, Sports Shooting Stars will be back on the air next Tuesday, January 29th, as we go to West York as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams. The Day Brother, we get a chance to see the Day Brothers again next Tuesday at West York. Should be fun, a lot of fun.
Yeah, and that's going to finish out our regular season, West York versus Kennerdale, so it should be very interesting. It's also senior night that night, and at that game, Comfort Zone Mattress is also giving away a 55-inch TV.
Oh, a 55.
To one of their customers at that game.
And let me get this straight. All the staff here is excluded from that, right?
All the staff here is excluded. You're right.
One lucky fan that's going to have that opportunity to win it next Tuesday on senior night at West York. Another nice gym there. That's a great gym there at West York, a newer facility. You're going to get a chance to see it here all through Sports Shooting Stars. You need to like us on Facebook if you haven't already. You can tune in to Comcast Channel 18 on White Rose Community Channel 18 as the mic's plugging in and out here. And the fans have filed out. And again, our broadcast partner, Ryan Christopher, is down hoping to secure an interview with what co-players do, would you say?
Yeah, we'll consider the co-players of the game.
Clovis Gallen Jr. and Javion Woodard, who led York High tonight with a great team effort and bounced back after that loss to the Harrisburg Cougars.
Yeah, like we said earlier, that puts Northeastern in a really tight situation as far as getting into that county championship. Right now they're sitting at 6-6 in the conference. York High sitting at 10-2.
They're in a nice position, York High. And again, we hope to be part of the county championships that are going to be held at York College, Wolf Gymnasium. We were there last year, if you remember, for Central York and Northeastern, and what a game that was. And of course, we'll be there again this year, next month, next February, as we wind down rather quickly this season. It's hard to believe we're coming to the end of the season in YAIAA action.
7 games in. It went by fast. Like I said, we have one more game next week. Then, of course, the county championships with the girls and the boys will be affiliated with that as well. It's been fun. Like I said, it's always a trial and error when we do a game and going live and all the things that can happen. And we're a small group. I mean, we only have 4 people here that's running the whole station. So.
And I tell people, it's not like we're ESPN. It's
Nah.
not like we're Fox Sports. We're trying to make best with what we have here, and I think it's been a great effort, team effort by everyone involved. And we're, again, trying to replicate what Cable TV of York did many years ago in York and bring the game to you, bring high school athletes and high school sports action to you. And we're streaming it live on social media and White Rose Community Television Channel 18 on Comcast York.
For sure, yep. And like I said, we're doing a great job of getting these kids exposure. And that's what we really wanted to do. We wanted to give York County athletics more exposure. We want the schools to be involved. We want the community to be involved as well. And all the sponsors this year, I mean, I can't say enough how much we appreciate the sponsors that reached out to us and give us an opportunity to present what we got going on.
Yeah, the sponsors have stepped up. And again, we'd like to thank Northeastern High School for the accommodations of allowing us to come in here, not once, not twice, but 3 times this year to broadcast games here. They really rolled out the red carpet, and we appreciate Northeastern. And again, for our viewers that are watching, next Tuesday will be our final regular season telecast for senior night at West York as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams with the Day Brothers. It's going to be a fun time next Tuesday. And again, circle your calendars, Tuesday, January 29th. As your broadcast team of Ryan Christopher, Dew Jones, and yours truly, Todd Edwards, our camera operator, Belinda Morales. And I'm going to come into focus here. I think we're going to have the player of the game coming in here as we take steps here. And welcome back. You've heard our voice. Now you can see us. Dew Jones sporting the polo shirts now, courtesy of a sponsor. No more shirt and tie. We're in uniform now, so to speak, with our polo shirts as we get set. We get set. Hello, it's Todd Edwards, Dew Jones, and our player of the game, Clovis Gallen Jr. Congratulations, great point effort. What was the game plan going in tonight, Clovis, to the game?
Well, the game plan was not for me to play outside, but obviously I caught fire, so I just kept boosting up threes, and they were going in. And then in the second half, I started forcing stuff in the middle and start getting layups and paint touches and getting a lot of free throws. So I think that helped a lot.
You had that going, and there's your teammate beside you. Another great effort, Javion Winter. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
We knew we had to step up for Marquise. Obviously, he's a big part of our team. So I just took the void and said, I'm going to put it on myself and step up for him, because that's my boy.
And you certainly did that. And coming off the loss to Harrisburg, what's this win mean for both of you tonight?
This means a lot because coming off a loss is tough, especially at somebody else's gym, and it was a city versus city rival. So we came back in here really motivated and really concentrated about getting this win.
And Javion, your thoughts on this big win after the loss to Harrisburg?
It's a big confidence builder. You know, we was a little down after the game. We didn't play as hard, but we came out here and fought tonight, and we got a win over a good team.
And one final question: what is your plans looking forward? Obviously, districts and states are in your future. Your thoughts as you wind down on the regular season here in YAIAA action?
Well, who we have next? Southwestern. Yep, Southwestern. That's what we're worrying about next. Taking one game at a time.
Great. And hey,
I also got to ask him, how's it feel being McDonald All-American nominee, man? Because that doesn't happen too often in York County, man.
and for our viewers, right here, Clovis Gallen Jr. was nominated for the McDonald's All-Star team, which is not just local but nationwide. You were one of the nominees. What were your thoughts on that?
I was a little bit surprised, but I use it as motivation because that's just telling me that I'm one of the best players in the state, because it was only 14, I think, or 13 players that was picked in the state. So that just gave me more motivation to work harder.
Hey, as player of the game, and my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, why don't you hold this up here and give it? Our Sports Shooting Stars shirt given to player of the game, Clovis Gallen Jr., the leading point scorer tonight with 27 points.
Yes.
There it is. And you mind showing the back of that shirt as well for our sponsor, CR Property Group.
Yeah. And Javion Water did a great job chipping in with 20 points. Like I said, first half, it was all Clovis. Second half, Javion chipped in real good. And we want to have a quick interview with Coach Clovis Gallen, which is
the coach
his
is
father.
here. Okay.
So,
yeah, your father's here. Yeah, come on in. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations. What's it mean to coach two players this special?
It's fun. You know, I call it the gift and the curse. You know,
Yeah.
to coach your own kid, you know, it kind of puts a strain on your relationship as a father. But, you know, we've grown over the years, and to watch him blossom the way he has been this season, it's a blessing. That's the good part of it. You know, the coach did Javon
and him together. These guys have been playing together since they were 9 years old. And we started an AAU team together back then, and to be a part of their journey together, it is special.
It's special for you as a father. And looking ahead to tonight, what was the game plan going in playing against Northeastern?
Well, playing in this gym is a tough place to play. Nate and Andrew shoot the lights out, so the game plan was to try to be in position to contest every single shot they take and make sure we limit them to one shot. If we're in position to contest and we grab the rebound, we want to turn and get down in transition as quickly as possible. And then offensively, play the game inside out. Make sure we're attacking the basket, put pressure on them to defend, and we thought we'd be able to come out with the victory if we were able to do that.
You did that tonight. My broadcast partner, would you like to?
Yeah, we was really interested in how he was going to use, without having Marquise McLean in the game, because I know he draws a lot of double teams. I think you did a great job today with using your whole bench and getting the guys involved. Moving forward, you're probably going to do that more often moving forward. And how long is Marquise supposed to be out?
Well, right now he's out indefinitely. We anticipate having him back within 3 to 4 weeks. That's the best guess for me. If it turns out to be longer, it turns out to be longer. But at this point, we have to focus on what we have, and we have other guys on the bench that are talented basketball players, and they made our varsity roster for a reason. So, at first, initially, it was a blow because Marquise is a player that's irreplaceable for what he brings to the table. But he averages 16 points and 7 rebounds a game. I told the guys, I said, I'm excited to see how collectively we're going to be able to make up for that 16 points and 7 rebounds a game. And Javon today stepped up and gave us big minutes. Davon Cortez stepped into the starting lineup and gave us big minutes. Cameron Gallen stepped in and gave us big minutes defensively, and Clovis has, stepped up his rebounding efforts today. So collectively as a unit, that's how we plan on being able to do that going forward.
Yeah, that's real good, man. I call Marquise McLean the baseline bully, man, because he gets the ball in the baseline and does what he wants to do, man. So just want to say congratulations on a good win, and we just want to take a couple pictures when we're done. And congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, all the best to you in districts and states.
Thank you.
We know you'll be there. And there you go, fans. We had players and Coach Gallen here, and we're wrapping up again. Our next broadcast is going to be taking place next Tuesday, January 29th at West York as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams.
Well, yes, West York Kennerdale, that's a key pivotal matchup to Division II. Obviously, with West York being on the hot streak, stumbled a little bit, but then got back on pace. And Kennerdale always been a scrappy team in Division II with Carter Day. So that's
Carter Day, we saw them, remember, earlier in this year when they played York Suburban. A great game and a great time. Fans, we thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next Tuesday. Todd Edwards.
And Ryan Christensen.
And my broadcast partner, Dew Jones. Have yourself a great evening.
Yeah, why don't we want the mic?